we got a letter from the township
informing us of a new ordinance that had been passed that had banned all cemeteries in the township.
There is language in the ordinance that's been pulled directly from our website. So it's very clear that this ordinance was directly written to ban us from this project. Peter and I run My Burial, so MI Burial or Michigan Burial, and we hope to open the West Michigan Burial Forest.
And we currently have a property in Brooks Township, Newaygo, and it is a forest of primarily white oak and white pine.
So this particular property is lush. It's green. There is moss covering logs all over the place. The sun like speckles through the trees. It's got really tall, beautiful white pines. It's a pretty magical property, honestly. We've really fallen in love with it.
This is not a conventional cemetery that has the lawnscape and the typical headstones and the mausoleums and everything else that you typically find in a cemetery. This looks like a nature preserve because it is a nature preserve. So this is a cemetery, but there is an added purpose to it, and that is land conservation. This idea of going from dust to dust is kind of deeply in our culture, and at the end of our lives, we're all made of the same stuff, and we will return to our elemental forms. And to be able to do that in a forest and actually be recycled into more life, I think is a very beautiful, meaningful thing for some people.
People appreciate this idea for all different reasons. There are some people that simply get really excited about the aesthetic of going to this space to visit a loved one who has passed. But of course, there are other people that feel really passionate about the idea of green burial and of not having any sort of negative impact on the planet. So we've had a lot of people say that they've wanted this for a long time and haven't found anything like it. It was devastating when we received the letter from the township that this was going to be something that we couldn't do anymore, especially because it was so pointed, so clearly pointed at us. I mean, we've been working for 2 years to satisfy the requirements of the township, and to have this come out of nowhere, to not be involved in any of the discussions around it, was really, really disappointing.
I think that we should have the freedom to do this business because we don't see that it is harmful in any way, and we actually view it as a benefit to society. And really, it is very simple. Like, it's as simple as laying a body in the earth and ensuring that the forest around it is taken care of. And there aren't, at the state level, there aren't rules against that sort of thing. So this is a very natural thing to do. This is a way that people have been buried for as long as people have been buried. They've been buried in the earth. And we're not trying to change any of that. We're just trying to do that.